The style.
We are the little show that could.
The shows.
Watch it.
The scene. See who's rocking Vancouver's biggest red carpet today on The Express. Also on today's show,
Win or lose, it's just great to be amongst this great cast of people.
West Coast celebs at the Leo's 2010 BC Film and TV Awards.
Deborah Kirk.
I am the king of the world!
A knockout, the documentary Facing Allie.
There's a much deeper story in Allie's story.
I love that we just have control over the project.
Web series, a new format that may be the wave of the future.
So just rip it open for dramatic effect.
We take mythology and we turn it on its ear. It's revisionist history is what we're doing.
Sanctuary, the sci-fi super series with the most nominations of the night.
I like the hands on the high hips. That's my favorite.
I'm in a time warp. I must have gone through a wormhole.
See that and so much more on today's Express Leo's Special. Almost 700 entries culminating in 75 2010 Leo Awards. Welcome to our Express Red Carpet Special. I'm Johanna Ward. In categories spanning from features to lifestyle series, screenwriting to stunt coordination. This is a chance to honor the best and brightest on the BC film and television scene. And here's a quick look at some of this year's winners.
I have a little few people to thank. My name's Asa Fipke, and I brought evil to children. And you awarded me for it.
Just give me a second. Just shaking. I want to thank Walter and the board. This first time in Canada that there's been a category for stunt coordinators. And
our first feature is a great example of the international scope and impact of the BC film and television scene. Nominated in the documentary category, Facing Allie really packs a punch.
The one thing we intended it not to be is a sports film. You know, we wanted this to be a film that would resonate with audiences young and old. We wanted it to resonate with women and men accordingly. And we felt that there was a much deeper story in Allie's story than just being a sports film.
I am the greatest!
Instead, a probe into the life of a man from the ring corners of 10 of his opponents.
Each and every one of them, though, were amazing characters, and as I said, most importantly, they really gave for the film, but they really embraced us and our entire team.
Through that embrace, they paint a sobering picture of American life during the 60s and 70s.
I couldn't understand why we had different schools.
You're going to hear one boxer say that, you know, they grew up in Mississippi and the Ku Klux Klan was burning crosses out on their front lawn.
Clement came back at night, probably about 20 of them surrounded the house with torches and remember the hood and stuff.
You're going to hear another say that, you know, that they were effectively a dealer in drugs, and another was a petty thief. So it's really interesting where they come from. Another one was almost a hitman.
Boxing saved me from being a professional killer.
All found salvation through boxing, and for some, it really began with Ali.
In the film, you know, Kenny Norton shares that early in his career, when he was trying to make it, he got to a point where he could barely feed himself and his young son.
The first Ali fight gave me a chance to give my son more food, better clothes. A fight with Ali gave me a chance at life, period.
Each of these 10 guys rode that opportunity, rode that match for the rest of their careers and the rest of their lives.
Well, I am the king of the world! Hold it!
The film is earning critical acclaim across North America. One of the highlights for the team came last October at the Vancouver Film Festival.
But to have Ali sit there right next to us, transfixed by the film, and have that big smile on his face at the completion, I mean, that meant everything. There's no question.
And his wife was crying at the end. And when he got a standing ovation, he kind of put his hand up, and that was really a great moment.
In this particular group of 10, you know, they each had their shining moments, and each have, you know, retained a place in our heart. And I can't really say there's a favorite. I think each of them, they're just 10 champions. That's what they are.
And all 10 owe a small debt to this man.
When I see him, he's love. Ali was all about love, man. You know what I mean? Like I say, he can't speak for himself, but we can speak for him.
In North Vancouver, I'm Peter Kim for The Express.
Besides its Leo nod, Facing Ally was also shortlisted for an Academy Award. Now, this event is a great chance to honor the hard work and determination it takes to actualize your artistic vision. But let's face it, it's also a chance to get glammed up. And for some of us, play Cinderella for the night. Although when you're channeling head-to-toe Hollywood glitz, it takes quite a few fairy godmothers. We all love our shoes, but for this red carpet, I'm trading up my glass slippers for some good old-fashioned glitz.
We're best known for our diamond quality. We're looking at the top 4% or above worldwide. You can never go wrong with diamonds. And I've chosen a few Van Cleef pieces as well as a Damiani sapphire and aqua ring as well.
Oh, beautiful. Let's start with that ring. That looks gorgeous.
Absolutely. So I'll let you try that on.
Oh, wow.
So that'll definitely bring out the blue tones in your dress.
Stand out too, hey?
It's a stunning piece. I love this particular piece. It's done by Van Cleef & Arpels. It's called the Lotus Ring.
Oh, that's amazing.
And it's a 2-finger ring, so it will actually slide on. It just ends up floating on the hand, so it actually looks like the flower is growing through your fingers. It's an amazing piece.
Who needs a Prince Charming when I can just double up on diamond rings? Now, if diamonds are a girl's best friend, then the designer must be next in line as BFF. Hey ladies, I'm ready for my Cinderella moment.
Well, we are ready to transform you.
Well, you guys, I love it. I think I'll wear my hair up for sure so we can showcase the back.
Yes.
How would you describe this look?
I would say liquid sapphire. It's gorgeous.
And now for the waving of another magic wand, or two, in the form of a hairdryer and curling iron. I've got the diamonds, I've got the dress, but I tell you, getting my hair done, it makes me feel the most luxurious. Last stop before the red carpet, a little bibbidi-bobbidi-boo backstage.
Okay, so definitely this look is fantastic for the green carpet. It's fresh, still neutral.
And that's how it all comes together for a happily ever after red carpet style, at least for one night. Pretty spectacular, hey? The jewels alone are worth almost $60,000, and then there's the custom Chloe Angus dress. Of course, the real Cinderella story here at the Leos may well be in the category of web series. It's a new addition to the Leos, and it's a new way to get your big break. You do it yourself, and then you broadcast it on the internet. Here's a look at one of this year's nominees, For Your Security.
It's called For Your Security, and it's a hit web series that's been nominated for a Leo Award.
Resume.
Created by Colby Johansson, who also writes, directs, and acts in each episode, it's a comedy of errors about two security guards. And Colby sums up his character with one word.
A slacker who, in the first place, didn't want the job. He just wanted his unemployment form stamped. But once he gets the job, I think his whole purpose is to irritate Chris's character and try and get fired so he can, go back on unemployment.
And I have this protege now. I can teach him how to be a security guard. He just doesn't care, but I'm in denial about that. It's a great dynamic, I think, with the characters. Don't touch it! Don't touch it! Come on, stop!
Adding to this dynamic is the character of Selena, the resident manager, played by Aubrey Arneson, who also produces the show.
Yeah, well, you two have been playing Kung Fu dress up. 7 vehicles have gone missing this month. Selena's a small town girl. She moved to the big city, and she's doing anything she can to work her way up. And these guys are making her look bad in her job, and it seems that 90% of her life is spent angry. Something's going on here.
We are on it.
Although all three actors have experience in theater, film, and television, it's the internet that had the strongest appeal.
Well, we chose the web series because, 1, it's short. 2, financially, it's a lot easier.
You do it because you love it. So the great thing about this is that you just get to do it. And then you get to go, you get to create something, you get to act, you get to produce, it's done.
What do we do now?
In Vancouver, I'm Kendall Harris for The Express.
You can watch all of the episodes online at foryoursecurity.tv. You can also link right there to the Facebook fan page to keep up to date on the latest. You're watching our Express Red Carpet Leo's special, and here's a look at some of this year's winners.
This project has been a dream come true for me personally since the day that Derek gave me a chance to be involved with the project. That was from featuring one of my idols growing up.
Thank you very much, and it's really gratifying to work on a true documentary series. We spend 8 months of the year. Our crews do up in Yellowknife with some really fascinating people.
Chris Heyerdahl with the Sanctuary team.
Up next on The Express, behind the scenes style.
Gorgeous. This is where it all happens. This is where we pull together the diamonds, the dress.
Plus, shorts and sci-fi.
It's really easy to be proud of this show.
The Express. This is your local voice.
The Lounge Hair Studio, specializing in cuts, colors, styling, extensions, and products. Book online at loungehairstudio.com.
Welcome back to The Express and the 2010 Leo Awards. This is BC's biggest gala to celebrate the BC film and television scene. And you gotta understand it takes a lot of planning, coordination, and creativity to put an event like this together. And we have your backstage pass to find out how it all works.
The Leo Awards are a glitzy, star-studded event complete with a red carpet and plenty of Canadian and international talent.
This is where we all get together to celebrate our successes in BC's film industry. It grows our industry in the public eye, which in turn brings more projects to BC.
For every actor who hits the red carpet, there's an army of Leo staff and volunteers working behind the scenes to make sure the evening goes smoothly. The Fred Stride Orchestra is doing a final rehearsal just hours before the Leos are set to begin.
Rehearsing all of the awards presentations and how all that works and which tune goes where and the whole thing. So there's a lot of kind of intricacies there that we have to make sure are all ironed out before we hit the stage.
Play the walk-on of the presenter.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be great big band music from the 30s right through to the present day. It's always a bit tenuous, and you want to make sure that the show goes as smoothly as possible, for sure.
We're going to have a big dish out at 7 o'clock. It's for 596 people, and it's for the Leo Awards tonight.
Meanwhile, kitchen staff are busy preparing a 3-course meal for hundreds of Leo guests.
I'm not nervous, quite excited to prepare for this party.
So we do parties of over 1,000 people, so we just did 1,100 the other weekend, so tonight's only 600. It's not that bad, actually.
Gorgeous. This is where it all happens. This is where we pull together the diamonds, the dress, the makeup, and the hair. Gorgeous.
Designer Chloe Angus is putting the final touches on just one of the 20 dresses she created for this year's Leos.
The dresses were made perfect weeks ago, so we're ready to go. Okay. Always last minute details, just a trim of a thread, make sure a button is secure. We don't want to have any wardrobe malfunctions at this show.
This is the largest red carpet event in Western Canada, and with that you have to make sure that you have an amazing designer on board, and then obviously with the designer you have to make sure hair is amazing, makeup is perfect.
Chris Heyerdahl with the Sanctuary team. Okay, great, thank you.
Once actors are red carpet ready, they're whisked off to this room.
Back here is the green room, so we have all the actors that are going to be walking the red carpet, and we're just keeping them here until they're ready to go out in the car and shuttle them onto the red carpet.
I'm here for a short film that I did called Everything's Coming Up Rosie, and I play an autistic girl in that film.
Jodelle Furland is only 15, but this is already her second trip to the Leo Awards.
Welcome to the 2010 Leo Awards.
Hello, I'm Jodelle. Jodelle, nice to meet you.
Are you nervous about the red carpet, or are you looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to it. I love the red carpet. It's awesome.
So all that hard work getting set for the Leos has paid off. All the actors, actresses, nominees are gathered behind me, and they're getting ready to go inside. I'm Bianca Solterbeck in Vancouver for The Express.